Your heart is glowing, and I'm crashing into you. Baby, kiss me before they turn the lights out.
Hey everyone, if you want to learn how to do this black and orange smoky eye inspired by the San Francisco Giants, please keep on watching. Okay, so let's get started. I've already moisturized my face with my AloeLife Skin Gel and my Aveeno Positively Radiant Skin Moisturizer. Now I'm going to begin with my base. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my eye cream, and this is the one from Origins. I'm going to take this under my eye and around the sides. So what you should really do is let it sink in and absorb into your skin. If you do it too soon, sometimes your makeup will slip and slide, but I haven't had that problem with this, especially when I am rushing in the morning. I'm able to put on makeup right on top of that. Now I'm going to use my E.L.F. Mineral Infused Primer all over my face. I'm going to take that all over, smoothing it over with my fingers. You want to think of it as a barrier between your makeup and your skin. Now I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in medium. I'm going to place this under my eyes and just right where I want to highlight. Now I love going to baseball games, so attractive. I love going to baseball games, and I have always loved doing it ever since I was little. And so as I've grown older, I've appreciated the game more. I used to sit with my dad watching the game, and I used to have one of those metal, it was a counter, and maybe I'll insert a picture here. I used to count how many strikes, balls, and innings there were. And you know, those are some of my fondest memories, watching the games with my dad, or at times with my class or with my grandpa. So it's a really great pastime in my family and in San Francisco. I like to wear this makeup to games. It's really lightweight, and it's great for when it's hot and when it's cold, because I don't feel like I'm sweating my makeup off. So that is my concealer done, and now I'm going to set all of that with my HD under eye powder and my HD powder for all over the face. I'm going to take a little bit of that into the cap. And using my Real Techniques powder brush, I'm just going to set my under eye first. Ideally, I would like to use a setting brush that's more tapered and smaller for this area, but all of mine are dirty. I'm going to take some of the HD powder into the cap and use this all over my face. I've been enjoying this combination together, and it's really helped, you know, blur out imperfections and really make my skin less oily during the day. Now we're going to move on to the main event, the eyes. A lot of people may not like this eye look because it's very vibrant and very in your face, but I love wearing this eye look to games because it's really fun to wear. I love wearing black and orange, and I love doing the smoky eye with it. I'm sorry it's so noisy outside. I live by a street that's very busy, and it's raining today, which is why I decided to do a tutorial, because I'm stuck indoors. FanFest just passed, so I was able to wear this yesterday, and it was amazing that it didn't rain at all yesterday, and now it's completely the opposite today. So I just used my Fergie for Wet n Wild eyelid primer, favorite primer of life, and now that is going to be my base Now that my eyelids are primed, I'm going to use a Maybelline color tattoo, and this one is the color Fierce and Tangy. And as you can see, I always put a nice little neat circle in all of my cream shadows. I don't know what it is. I guess I'm very neat. This cream base is a little drying, but it's a really great color, so I always insist on using it when I am doing this eye look. And I'm going to place that right over the top of my eyelid all the way up to the crease, but not going past the crease. And I'm also just going to take that in the inner 2/3. I'm going to cover the outer third with a different color. Now it's up to you how opaque you want to make this orange. I like to make it as even as possible, so I'm going to keep building up the orange until I get my desired look. Oh, some sun. My lighting changes because the cloud cover constantly moves. So sometimes my skin is, true to color and I look brown, and then sometimes I look pale as a ghost. So please bear with me. I've been trying to figure out a way to film at night too, but my lighting situation is horrible. So those videos I look extremely yellow-orange because of the lighting in my room. Okay, so the next step that we're going to take is we're going to now apply a orange powder shade over the cream base. And this is my Sephora and Pantone quad, and this came in a huge set with all orange products. And I'm going to pat that with my E55 shader brush all over the lid. So this color may be chunky, so I would tap off the excess. You mainly want to take this up into the crease, but not going past, because we're going to blend that color with something else. So as you can see, well, hopefully you can see, so that my light doesn't wash me out, this is a little more vibrant and it's going to set that cream eyeshadow. I'm going to do the same to the other eye. I'm patting so that I don't get fallout. Fallout is when chunks of the eyeshadow may fall down to your cheeks, and I try to avoid that by patting. And once I get the majority of the pigment on my lid, that's when I'll start using the brush in a blending motion to blend the outer edge. So once you get the orange as vibrant as you would like, now we're going to blend out the edges. I'm going to take this color right here. This is soft brown from MAC, and I'm going to take that with an E40 brush. I'm going to blend out the edges. So this color is dual purpose. It warms up the crease of your eyelid, as well as blends out the edges of that orange color that we placed first. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start using a dark black color. I'm going to concentrate the black on the outer corner and then bring it inward. I'm going to take this E25 brush, and I'm going to use that for my crease and outer corner. I'm going to take this shimmery black shade right here from the same quad as earlier, and with any black shadow, what you want to do is build up the color gradually. You never want to go and put a ton of black eyeshadow because it'll be hard for you to blend out. It's harder to take away than it is to add on. I'm going to start putting that in my outer corner. If you can think of your eye as a math problem, think of things in 2/3, 1/3, 1/2, or maybe it's just me who likes to do that, then doing your eye look will become much simpler. I have too many Giants clothes. Far too many clothes. It's hard because you always want new things. But the cool thing about makeup is that it's like clothes. You can put a new shirt, a new eye look to cater to what you like. So when I go to games, I like to do this Giants look. So now that I have a lot of the pigment in the outer corner, I'm going to take whatever's left on the brush and start bringing that inward. And this goes right into our crease. Now I'm doing this to match my eye shape. But if you're someone who has a relatively small eye shape, or let's say you don't have much crease action going on, then you know you'll want to work with your eye shape. So when I'm blending it into the crease, I'm going to stop right about here, which is like 2/3 of the way in. Now this E25 brush is amazing for blending. It's really small and tapered, and as you can see, it's like thinner. So here I am just pulling the color outward so that I have that sort of flared eye shape. Then I'm going to take my E40 brush and just blend the outer edge. And then we're going to do the same to the other eye. And if you feel like you lost some of that orange color, that's no problem. You just take your shader brush again and then you tap onto the eyelid where you think you missed some. Now I'm going to blend that a little bit into the black so that I can get some of that orange shimmer to blend on top of it. Okay, so now I think I've got that really smoky. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this huge E.L.F palette, and I'm going to take this one color that I use specifically for this look. It's this really dark burnt orange color. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take that with my E40 brush. I'm going to take the tiniest amount, and I'm going to use that to blend out the outer crease. What I really like is that it makes the crease have a hint of that orange color, warms up the entire look, and really enhances that orange color. So now I'm going to highlight my inner corner, and I'm going to use this brush. It's a crease brush from Target, from their Up and Up brand, I think, and I'm going to take the color Woodwinked right here. So as you can see, the difference is apparent. This has the inner corner highlight. It really brightens up that area and makes it shimmer and shine. And then I'm going to take it on the lower lash line about 1/3 of the way in. So now I'm going to take my E55 brush again, and I'm going to put a little bit of that orange right under the lash line. What this is going to do, it's going to act as a blending shade, because what I want to do is have that darkest color at the lash line and then fade into the orange. Then I'm going to take this E.L.F Essential brush. It is the crease brush. I'm going to take some of that black, and then I'm going to put that primarily on the outer corner of my lower lash line so that it blends right into that black again. Okay, so now I'm going to line my eyes. I'm going to use this random brush. It is a angled brow brush. What I do is I take it and I'm just going to wing out the outer edge and then line my upper lash line. I'm lining my lash line really thinly towards the inner corner and thickening it up towards my wing. If you'd like to see an eyeliner tutorial, I have one coming up in my upcoming series. It's called Let's Be Makeup Friends, and I'm featuring some of my friends in my videos because I'm sure it gets pretty boring watching me do makeup on myself all the time. So I'm gonna gracefully ask some of my friends to be in it, and my cousins and my family, whoever really, because that's how I got into makeup. I got into makeup because I did it on myself first, and then I started helping my friends and family out, teaching them what I learned. So this is my Milani brow kit in dark, and I love this to death. I've used tons of things for my eyebrows. I love doing eyebrows, and this is the one that I found best works for me. It lasts all day. It's a really great color, and it's inexpensive. It's from the drugstore. So those are my brows pretty much done. If you'd like to see an in-depth tutorial on how I do my brows, I will have that coming up soon. It would almost be an ode to eyebrows in general because I love eyebrows. So when I can sit down and do that, I'll put that up on my channel. Now I'm going to set my eyebrows with this E.L.F wet gloss. The next thing I'm going to do is highlight under my brow, and I'm going to use this light shade right here from my I Heart Matte palette, and I'm going to take that with an E60 from Sigma and take that right under my brow bone. Now we're going to go back to the face, and we're going to use this Real Techniques blush brush. I'm going to take my bronzer, which currently is this Hoola from Benefit. I'm kind of messy with my bronzer. I kind of just place it because I want it to look natural. I don't want it to look so chiseled and artificial. So I place it where my cheeks naturally go in. But I do like to contour my cheeks because they can get pretty chubby looking. So now I'm going to add my blush, and this is my Duo blush from the same orange set that I had the eyeshadow quad, and what I like to use is this orange shade right here. I'm going to take this on a Everly brush, and I'm going to apply it right at the apples of my cheeks, and I'm going to blend it into my contour. That is the majority of the face done. There's no such thing as too much orange when you're going to a Giants baseball game. So now I'm going to prep my lips, and I'm going to use my Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream for my chapstick. I'm going to apply that with a tissue. And for my lip color, I'm going to be using this L'Oreal color. It is called 177 Fiery Veil from the color Riche line. It's very shiny and chic. So I'm going to take that all over the lip. Oh, I forgot mascara. Okay, so this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed watching me recreate what I personally wear to Giants games. The Giants are my favorite team, and win or lose, they are my team. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you subscribe and like my videos. And thank you for watching. This is Natasha from MakeupInSFC. Bye! I'm sure I'm going cross-eyed. Whoops, got my fingers and stuff. Now I'm super orange. Oh my gosh. Duh. Okay. So I hope you like getting a glimpse of my beautiful ballpark. It's not mine. It's other people's. This is a boy shirt. I love boy t-shirts more than the women's t-shirts. Shorts.